The greatest 20th century artist of the river, however, is Stanley Spencer. His enduring image is that of Cookham, the village by the Thames where he grew up and where he spent most of his life.
Spencer was grounded in everyday life with a healthy dollop of common sense, so he knew that the mystical side of things wasn't everything, and he did write memorably that everything has a sort of double meaning for me, the ordinary everyday meaning, and then, if you like, the spiritual or mystical meaning, which underpinned the entire basis of his art, which was what makes him so original.
This is the last painting that Spencer completed, or half completed, of the river he loved.
Yes, that exactly. And the viewpoint is from the bridge, seeing it from above as we are now, which is the one as a small child he saw in the evenings when his brother Will would be more or less where Christ is, in the centre of the horse ferry barge. Christ, although he's in the centre of the painting, isn't really the largest figure. That's Mr. Turk in the foreground, who was the proprietor of the boatyard. As the sun was setting, Mr. Turk was taking out from the boats, as he must have done on a daily basis, all the boating equipment. And he saw him with the setting sun and thought that would be a superb picture. And that is the picture, or the figure that dominates the front of the picture. Christ is much smaller in the back, but speaking with fierce intensity to the excursionists down from London and the assembled villagers on the lawn of the Ferry Hotel. And Spencer, who had a wicked sense of humour, points out the contrast between Christ with his message in his straw hat, as worn by the watch committee at the regatta, and his grey mackintosh, and what Spencer called the white-trousered, stalwart, prosperous landlord on his lawn, I think actually physically jingling the change in his pocket and thinking, as Spencer wrote, "No need to look for custom tonight."
Do you think he's changed our understanding of the Thames? When people see the Thames now, do you think some of them see it through Spencer's eyes?
Well, certainly I do, of course. Yes, very much so. He's almost unparalleled in the complexity and inventiveness with which he can tackle these enormous figure paintings.
Stanley Spencer. He had a reverence for the river, just as if it were one of the holy rivers that flowed from Eden. His paintings are imbued with the sacredness of the river. In his paintings, the Thames emanates light, both in a spiritual and a material sense. The river is light. It is liquid light. For Spencer, the light of the Thames is the halo of eternity.